Welcome back to the second part of the show. More coming up shortly from Darryl Anderson, racing advisor for the Racing Club here in Hong Kong. But this week we're weighing in with Harry Bentley.
Hi everyone, I'm Harry Bentley, jockey from England. I get called Prince Harry quite a lot for, well, obvious reasons, Harry, and some people think I'm a bit posh. Always had ponies growing up, always riding horses. Family was quite into horse racing, more jump racing actually. But I was always the right size, and it was a path I always wanted to follow. Favourite horse would be Lamaso. He was a horse that gave me my first Group 1 winner, July Cup at Newmarket in the UK. Yeah, I won the Prix de la Forêt on him when the ARC meeting was held at Sha Tin. So he was yeah, fantastic horse in my career and definitely one of the best. Yeah, in my short-lived career here so far, Vinci gave me my first winner at Happy Valley, so that would be an easy one.
Arrogant over on the inside has had the perfect run with Vinci over the top for Harry Bentley. What a go! And Bentley's on the board with Vinci.
Probably Frankie Dettori. Always grew up watching him, and I mean, his record speaks for itself. The fact that he's still 50 years of age and riding at the top and booting in Group 1 winners is unbelievable. Martin Dwyer would have to get this one. He never stops cracking the jokes. They're terrible, but he is quite amusing. I quite like the SAS motto, who dares wins. Long-term goals, I don't really set myself any real goals, but just to, you know, keep, well, hopefully ride some more Group 1 winners, I guess. That would be up there and riding at the top level.
Nice to get a little bit more insight there, Darryl, on Harry Bentley. It was good to see him win on Wednesday night as well at Happy Valley on a David Hall-trained runner who drifted in the market, Classic Posh.
Yeah, it was a nice sort of end to what was a rather damp night at the Valley. But yeah, it's been tough, hasn't it, for Harry? But that's not uncommon for jockeys, even the best of them coming to Hong Kong. This has to be one of the toughest, arguably one of the toughest racing jurisdictions to enter, with the likes of Zach Purton and Joe Moreira having such a strong hold on the racing here. So even the best that come from around the world tend to find it hard and take time to settle in and get some ascendancy. I mean, make a comparison with perhaps Blake Shin, the class jockey that he is. It took him a while to sort of get settled in and make those contacts and build those relationships. And now he seems to be going well. And let's hope that maybe Prince Harry can, over the next 6 months or so, the half season that he's been granted, be able to make some ascendancy as well.
Yeah, so licensed up until about the middle of February next year is Harry, 29, I should say. Yeah, the 29-year-old who's had what is 93rd odd to ride this season was able to get that win on the board Wednesday night, and he's hit the frame 3 times. He hasn't been too far away in other rides. 17 other second, third or fourth placings. And I guess that too, Darryl, is just from limited opportunities.
Very limited opportunities. You look at, you know, the likes of Tony Picone and others that are very, very capable jockeys that do take a while, you know, to get that trust amongst trainers and race fans and owners here in Hong Kong. And you know, some will leave without being able to sort of get a stranglehold, if you like, or at least be able to get into a position to ride a number of winners each season. But yeah, those who stick it out, those with the perseverance like Blake, can be successful as well.
Now, with 6 meetings left to go here in Hong Kong, let's have a look at the schedule we've got for you over the next week or so. It is slightly different, of course. Racing at Sha Tin Saturday, the first race at 1 p.m. We're on air trackside live from 12:30 local time. we don't have Wednesday night Happy Valley. We've got a public holiday coming up in Hong Kong on Thursday. It's Reunification Day, and we've got the Hong Kong Reunification Cup and the Guangdong Hong Kong Cup. That program underway at 1 p.m. Trackside Live 12:30, and then we're back at Sha Tin again, and it's Chairman's Day coming up at Sha Tin again with a 12:30 on-air time, with the first race at around 1 p.m. So the next 3 meetings all coming up at Sha Tin. Speaking of Sha Tin, this weekend's meeting, the main race coming up is the final race from the program. It is Class 2 over 1,200 metres. Really good affair to round out the day, and it's got a horse that was very exciting on debut, Darryl, Naboo Attack. He weighed in at a big weight, 1,360 pounds, I think, from memory, and some question that, but gee, he didn't. He relished it.
Oh, he did. Of course, the pace probably suited him a little bit that day too. He's a beast, all right. But he was able to finish best over the likes of Mr. Croissant, who is a race rival again, and also Trillion Win, who I'm sure will be competitive again this weekend. But yeah, he was a monster who just sort of flew at the line late and was most impressive. It's a hard thing to do, isn't it, to come to Hong Kong and win in Class 2 first up, and he did it very impressively.
He certainly did. Barrier 12, he's drawn out wider this time round. Zach Purton gets on board. You'd expect he'd take natural improvement from that run. Would you be tipping him on top? Yeah,
I think so. Brave man to probably tip against him. Like I said, those other two, Mr. Croissant, I thought ran well, and Trillion Win, the other one who's drawn well, who's likely to sit somewhere near the speed, might be able to turn the tables. But yeah, maybe I think the winner would probably come out of those three. On the program, it's Saturday at Sha Tin. Also, we've got a special ceremony coming up before the first race. Of course, it was announced that Exultant has been officially retired by his connections out of the Tony Cruz stable. What a horse he was, Darryl, a 5-time Group 1 winner and last year's champion racehorse of the season. Yeah, Horse of the Year, crowned twice, middle distance horse of the year, crowned twice, champion stayer of the year. He was a beauty, all right, a popular horse amongst race fans here in Hong Kong and around the world, popular with his jockey and popular with his trainer as well. Yeah, absolutely. Zach Purton had a terrific association with him. He won 11 races, did Exalted, 11 times second as well, 5 thirds from 32 starts, and he was never ever worse than 5th placing. So that just showed what a terrific horse he was, and he was just always so casual in the parade ring. And quite a plain horse too, but yeah, he had plenty of ticker, that's for sure. Yeah, he certainly did. So it'd be great to farewell him with a proper ceremony coming up at Sha Tin on Saturday afternoon before the first. Darryl, thanks for coming into the studio. Look forward to catching you again at the weekend as we build into another good weekend of racing. Yeah, looking forward to it. Saturday for us this week. But yeah, thanks for having me on the show, and happy birthday. Thank you, thank you. Where else would I rather be? Recording here, Hong Kong Direct with a fellow Kiwi on a Thursday afternoon. HKJC.com for all the information on the website regarding racing coming up this weekend and into the future. And don't forget, all the information is there. As we leave you now here on Hong Kong Direct for this week, we're going to leave you with some of the past highlights of Exultant. What a horse he was. A Group 1 winner of 5 occasions, 2-time winner of the Champion and Chater Cup, QE2 Cup winner, Hong Kong Gold Cup winner, and a Hong Kong Vase winner. A magnificent horse he was for Tony Cruz and Zach Purton.